It was a clear black night.
What?
A clear white moon.
Warren G was on the what?
Trying to consume.
Yep, some skirts from the east so I could get some funk.
Chilling in my ride. Oh, there goes Diddy and the whole crew. Looking for some niggas they can run through.
Right, that they can do. He said, "Who we got baby oil, we got lube."
Warning, the contents of this podcast are informational in nature, and neither Chaim, nor Kel, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness, episode 95.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
We all the way live.
Oh, now the camera's on. This nigga don't want to high pitch it. Mariah Carey was in the building about 32 seconds ago.
95.
Swerve on him. You jive turkey?
95.
You're giving me them old school vibes. You should have showed up in some bell bottoms and a Jerry curl or some afro. He said 95. There's a nigga shaft playing in the background. Goddamn. I'm your host, Chaim, here with your other host, J. White, the Fi Guy. How you doing, dog?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Dog, I'm back. Fool, you see me scarred up. Look, you ain't even seen them, huh?
I'm just going to stay over here.
Yeah, for those that don't know, that didn't see the post, the reason we didn't drop last week, your boy caught the shingles.
Man.
For those that don't know, comes from having chicken pox. It's only hey, bro. It can only be passed if he touches one of the blisters,
the open sores. Yeah,
the juice that pops.
So you just saw him touch his neck, then he touched my shoulder, then I'm gonna go this.
No, it already scabbed. I'm good. The scabs came and went.
Nice.
But yeah, it was rough. Comes from being stressed. Doctors like, everybody's like, oh, isn't that an old people thing?
Yeah.
And the doctor never said that, so I'm like, okay, fuck you niggas.
Yeah.
I'm not old.
Yeah, that's where it happens more often, right? Because it's a lower immunity.
And exactly, comes from lower immunity, bad diet, lack of sleep, stress. I said, oh, so my job.
Yeah.
Oh, so I signed up for it.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing you again, Shingles. Son of a bitch. So your boy's down 4 days from work, just sitting here laid up, nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know anybody that had shingles?
Oh, just like my grandpa.
Okay, so the shit's like, best way to describe it. You ever had like icy hot or something on you? You know how it's like goes from cold and then it like gets that like burning sensation.
Yeah,
but like multiply that by like 5, and then it's constant, and then it goes away for a second. And then it's a pain like somebody's pinching you, just like a constant. So you're like, ah. And then it itches. And then you get comfortable, and all it takes is that light of a touch, nigga. And I had my hoodie up, right? Because I'm not, just in case I lay down or something, I don't want it to get anywhere. So I just had my hoodie up the whole time. So I'd be like comfortable, and I'd like turn my head, and oh, my nigga. That shit was rough. But I caught it in a good time because I originally it started in my ear first off.
Mm-hmm, you were saying that.
Thought it was a pimple, so my lady starts putting the shit in my ear, And then the next day I have the shit on my neck. So I'm like, oh, probably having like an allergic reaction. Next day, I go to work, come home the next day. Nigga, my neck is like low-key swollen a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like hella sore right here. And the rash is like getting like more spread. So I go get it looked at. And the doctor's like, playing hard to get, bitch, just tell me what I got. Right? She's like, oh, I'm like telling her, yeah, I thought I had a pimple. I thought it was an allergic reaction, blah, blah, blah. She's like, nope. Like, oh, so I'm thinking, okay, so you're about to tell me.
Yeah.
Did you have chicken pox as a kid? I'm like, yeah, I did. Oh, okay. Well, you got shingles. She was playing hardball, bruh. She was just slow rolling me.
Like she knew the whole time that you had
as soon as she
shingles.
looked at my neck and looked at my ear, she knew. And so the whole time I'm sitting there talking to her, she's talking about like, oh, just lets me describe the fucking story. Mm-hmm. 5 minutes later, I'm over here just waiting. Oh, yeah, you just got shingles. We're going to give you antiviral. Take 3 times a day for 10 days.
Did she didn't seem worried to be around you or
No.
like timid or anything?
Because
She's
I
like,
had my shit didn't start blistering yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. I think I caught it at a good time because it was just like red rash marks, right? And it wasn't like hurt. It didn't like hurt, but you could like tell that it was there, you know? And so I just went before it blistered, started taking my antiviral. The next day it started blistering. And so it's like if I didn't start taking it and waited till it blistered because it like started going to my shoulder and then I had like little red breakout spots going to my chest, but they just disappeared because I was already taking it. So like they didn't even get a chance to like blister or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was rough, dog. It was rough.
That's crazy.
Start going down the back of my neck.
So stress from work, stress from just the economy, just from this. It's hard to be in 2024 right now.
Look, you know I'm a Dwayne Wade fan. I was stressed out after the motherfucking statue.
Okay, I thought this was a joke. I thought it was a joke at
I'm
first.
like, no way.
I said, this isn't this. I thought, because I saw a headline that said Dwayne Wade gets statue unveiled or whatever. And I'm like, oh, they must have unveiled multiple people that day.
Right.
They're just showing one of the 3 statues that are there. And this is Frank White the 7th or something.
Right.
Like, this ain't Dwayne Wade.
No, this is one of the statues that they were going to use, but it didn't turn out good enough.
Yeah, or
Niggas were saying they used Morpheus' picture off of Matrix when he's getting electrocuted. He's like, like, bruh.
I know that's like one of your
That's my
top
dog,
players.
yeah.
So like, what when you looked into
I'm
it,
like,
what did it say? What were they? Did they?
So I've seen a lot of shit that have said it's just the angle, right?
The picture that surfaced was just a bad angle of
is
the
what
statue.
they're saying, but I'm thinking it's straight on. If it doesn't look like him straight on, but then again, I see pictures from the side and it looks more like him. So I don't know how to feel about it. Like, and you could tell as soon as he unveils the shit, his son's there, Zaire, and he's like standing like this, and his pops is behind him, like over here, and it unveils, and he's like,
he's looking at his dad, like,
and his dad just starts smiling, and I'm pretty sure Dwayne Wade made a joke about it and everything. So like, I don't know, but nigga, I feel like they're doing a lot of people's shit foul though. Like, what are you looking at, a different angle?
I'm trying to see if there's no way this angle can work. There's no way.
I don't know, bro.
No way.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. So, but look, that's the one that surfaced. That does not look like him.
No.
The other one, look, from there, it's not, still doesn't look like him, but more so. Like, why has he got a gap in his teeth?
They're saying that's the image of it right there. No.
That's still not no.
No.
Yeah, you just keep saying no.
Sorry, I don't know what to do. I don't know why. This one they put Charles Barkley next to it,
bro. They've been doing
Dwayne
to
Wade's
everybody.
head not that blocky and like.
Well, yeah, I feel like a low key.
Why did they do the Morpheus thing? That's
You
terrible.
saw it? You saw
I
it?
just seen it. I can't unsee it.
And Morpheus has got the gap in his teeth too. Does the statue have a gap? Because that's what it looks like to me.
It does. It has a straight hand. I don't know.
Because D Wade has a gap.
But
does D Wade have a gap?
No.
Okay, so what the fuck? The nigga's never had a gap in his life since he was in the NBA. The fuck are they doing? I don't know how. That's the detail. You're doing the face, the smile, the teeth, everything. What are you doing? I hate it.
I literally it's worse.
Okay.
It's worse.
No, go ahead.
No,
it's worse.
I was gonna say it's worse than the Allen Iverson one.
Okay.
And the only reason the Allen Iverson was so bad it seemed like it was like a fucking something you could put on a nightstand.
But all of Philadelphia's legend statue are that size. That's what a lot of people don't know. So
well, there I am talking because I'm like,
if you look down, like, because it's a row of them, right, and he's just the newest one, but they're all cup size.
God damn,
you know what
I'm like,
because I'm like, damn, and niggas did a picture of Lil Bow Wow and like Mike crossing over, and it's next to his Allen Iverson statue. I said, damn, they're cooking, niggas, bro. They're cooking. You know who should have done what I was going to say? You know who should be, and I saw somebody post this, who should be the all-time motherfucking sculptor?
Who?
Of whoever, any Hall of Fame, anything? The nigga who did Ed Reed's. Ed Reed's motherfucking, I'll look it up. So
yeah. I'm looking at the Iverson one right now.
Just look at Philadelphia's statue section or something.
No, I believe it if that's what it is. Yeah, I can see the other statues right down the lane.
Right. What was I looking up? Oh, Ed Reed. Ed Reed's Hall of Fame bus. Dog, this shit, it looks just like him, and it's like, how, if you're getting paid for this, I don't understand how you could fuck it up so bad. Look.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Nigga, what are we talking about?
Sign him up.
That's what I'm saying. How is that not everybody's?
The Iverson one isn't bad either. That's
way better than Dwayne Wade's.
The Dwayne Wade. I think they did the Kobe one, and the Kobe one is fire too. It looked like Kobe.
Everybody's is fire except Dwayne Wade's, and it's crazy because you would think, because that nigga's hella like into like fashion and looking good, you would think he would make sure the shit was approved before
sign off on it. Yeah,
right.
Like be like, hey, before this goes live, let me get a look.
Yeah. I just got to pick the picture. No, nigga, I want to pick the sculptor now. Fuck, who we talking about?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah,
bad rollout.
Yeah, yeah. There's just been the whole thing with the Allen Iverson one. I was hurt too at first before I found out it was all they all have mini ones,
little tiny.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I still can't believe they did that to him for the little Bow Wow thing. He's like, and it's his statue just right next to him. I'm like, this thing ain't shit.
It's stupid.
Oh my god. So, real quick, can I get a round of applause?
Yep.
Shout out to the punk ass motherfucking LA Dodgers. Won a World Series.
And I don't even follow it that close, but I was just
like
seeing that the scores were just like blap, blap, blap.
Okay.
Lost one, blap. And it was like, yeah, that wasn't even suspenseful at all.
No, the Yankees got their back blown out.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
there might end up being footage. Some delayed.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's insane. Like, because I'm a Giants fan, and so it's the rival of my team that I'm not, like I said, I'm not a diehard Giants fan. I don't even really watch it unless they go to the playoffs. But they were just dogging, like the Yankees, it was like they didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Freddie Freeman. That nigga was just...
Is this Dodgers?
He hit a home run every game.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's insane. Shout out to you.
He was cooking. He was on a thing. So is this their second championship in like 3 years or something?
Yeah, 3 or 4, I think.
Yeah.
They got Otani now, and that shit's not going to be fair. They're not going to lose for a while. He didn't even pitch this year. That Asian dude.
Is he good at pitching too?
Bro, he was the best pitcher in the league 2 years ago.
And he didn't pitch this because they was letting him heal?
Yeah, from his surgery. And he was like seen multiple times in the dugout warming up. So, he's like throwing, they're just like, we have enough pitching, Doug. You're doing enough on the offensive side. We'll get you next year.
Did you see something about his 50-50 ball? Like somebody caught it and it was like taken by somebody, or they're supposed to give it back, but they didn't give it back, and then they auctioned it for like $4 million. They let the auction still go through, but
well, yeah. What are you gonna do, nigga? I paid to be at the game. What are you gonna sue me for catching the ball? Eat a whole bag of eggs.
They're like history balls. I feel like they have like rights to get them back.
Okay,
how
do you have rights to get them back? That doesn't make any sense.
Because like they let a lot of balls. Well, they'll be like, oh yeah, no worries, but like iconic balls, they go grab them and bring them back to the person.
Niggas are out. They said thank you.
I'm trying to think of the one baseball. There's like the Babe Ruth baseball or whatever, like the call his shot.
Yeah.
One of them where the guy handed them a fake baseball and then like documented that he had the real baseball, and then they found out that he had the real baseball like years later.
Oh wow.
That they didn't have the fake one. So
did you see the Yankees fan trying to rip the Mookie Betts glove off his hand?
I heard about it. He got kicked out.
He said, I patrol that wall. They know me. Go to work, Jeff. The fuck are you talking about?
So he pulled the glove.
Bruh, okay. I reach up. I catch it like this on the wall, right? Rob a home run, whatever the case may be. Gloves closed. This nigga snags my glove while it's still on my hand, holding my hand like this, trying to pry it open to get the ball. And then before he was even doing that, it looked like he was trying to just rip the glove off the nigga's hand. But he's like, what the fuck? And he goes to reach with his other hand. Yeah. And another fan grabs his other hand. I swear to God, they're jumping this nigga.
Like Jesus.
I was like, bruh, these Yankees fans are going out bad.
They go with the Bronx Zoo, isn't it?
They're going out bad. We patrol that wall. They know us.
Yeah.
We know who they're voting for.
Ain't no freebies over there.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Speaking of freebies, you want to talk about San Jose State's volleyball?
Okay. This one is, I don't know if it's to laugh about or not to be laughed about.
I know.
But the fact that this story comes across ESPN where it's like, Nevada is the 5th school to cancel games with San Jose State women's volleyball. And I'm like, what? I'm trying to read into it.
Is there a breakout?
Is it new COVID? Is there something? It was like Boise State, Wyoming, Utah State, all canceled games inside the Mountain West. And at the very end of the article, which was just odd to me, it's just like Nevada, San Jose State have stated that there's a transgender person playing. But that was like what the whole article was about, is the states that were for like women's sports and then boycotting against San Jose State. If all teams boycott, those are automatic wins for San Jose State.
Right. So what do you think about my statement earlier? We're going to turn this program around.
Turn it around.
Appalachian State. We got 3 transgender females fucking y'all bitches up on the volleyball team.
They never have to play.
Fuck you talking about?
If people all forfeit, they just walk
we
right
won the
into
national championship.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about it?
I think we had done it a few, like at least maybe like 9 months ago or something. I think we talked about it. I personally, it's hard for me to
be okay with it.
Be okay with that.
I would agree.
Like especially like I mean, yeah. I'm just not comfortable with it.
Right. And I'm like, be clear, please. We have no problems with anybody. We love everybody.
Yeah.
I just personally, on a advantage disadvantage spectrum, genetically, that person was born with more than the people that they're playing against.
Yep.
So it's just hard for me to be like, oh yeah, why are people forfeiting? Nigga, that's like if I put a wig on and went out there and was playing volleyball. If I've been playing volleyball my whole life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, not to be disrespectful, but that's what it's essentially what it is. Like, I get you're transforming to be a female, but it's not like you just lose all of your male traits instantly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, the other thing is I wanted to ask is, how do you feel if you're a teammate for San Jose? Because, right, like, think about it. You're a senior. Mm-hmm. You know, you guys had a chance or what? I don't know. I'm not a volleyball guy, but say San Jose's the top 20 school in the nation. Mm-hmm. And you're a senior, now you're not getting to play games and get that opportunity to get film because teams are forfeiting.
Yeah, I wonder what that locker room is like. That
because you have to
calm.
think, right? Like, they were okay with it when she joined the team. You have to accept her at some point, right?
Yeah.
So you were okay with it, but now when it starts playing more, if it like it started affecting people when you lost your spot to her, or you're not getting as much playing time as she is because, you know what I'm saying?
Now you guys got 5 less games because people don't want to play. Exactly. And now you guys are like, probably like, oh man, this isn't fun anymore. This isn't accepting anymore.
And to another point, how do you think it makes that young lady feel?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she just wants to be accepted.
Yeah.
But
that stuff starts having to weigh on her.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's like, fuck,
damn,
everybody. It just seems like everybody's losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The teams that are supposed to play that don't get to play them. The team that has her on the team.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, she is losing. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
This shit is difficult.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
Yeah.
And I think the one point we can make, or at least to my knowledge, I think we can agree that there is an advantage because I have yet to see a born female transition to male go into a male sport.
Yeah. I haven't even yet.
Have you? You know what I'm saying? Like, thinking about it, it's like,
nope. Yeah.
So that'd be dope if there was, but I want to see the results, you know? So that's wild. Shout out to that team. Hopefully, you know, they get it figured out. I guess you said how many games? 5 games have been canceled already?
Yeah, and it looks like 1 day ago, suspended San Jose volleyball coach at school trying to silence her. But that's on Outkick.com. I don't know if that headline is
just clickbait.
Yeah, San Jose volleyball coach who spoke out against trans player Blair. San Jose State's Brooks Slusser reacts to coach suspension. Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot going on down there.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a sticky situation.
Yeah.
I think for everybody. And it sucks. It's frustrating, like, for the other teams that are playing San Jose State. Yes, it's only 1 or 2 matches or whatever the case may be, but still. You know,
it's like this headline from San Francisco. San Jose women's volleyball team faces more turmoil amid concerns over student privacy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think when I read that article a couple weeks ago, it was nobody confirming or denying that there was a transgender athlete on there because that information technically is HIPAA based or whatever, so you can't even say it if you know it unless somebody wanted you to know it. And then it seems like now people keep digging into it more, and like now people are being identified, and then that's anyway. It goes into California,
and it just makes you think. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck. Like, how do you fix it? Like, it's unfortunate, but somebody's going to be heartbroken. Like, a group of people or a singular person or somebody's going to be upset, right?
Yeah.
Like, say they come back and they say, well, you guys don't want to play. clearly that's a loss, right? But
Yeah.
or they come back and say, well, we can't just keep forfeiting all these games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you fix it?
Yeah.
And then if they come back and say that, what is San Jose? Where do they go from there? Like, oh, we can't just keep forfeiting all these games. Like, people that can't, like, don't want to play you for a certain reason, we can't just give them a loss.
Yeah.
Because they're feeling like they're being cheated. I don't know. You know, it's just like, goddamn.
Yeah.
The struggle of it.
California's a litigated society, so there's gonna be some shit gonna be going down. It'll get decided one way.
Speaking of shit going down,
Yeah.
you want to talk about some quarterbacks in the goddamn NFL? Because it's getting ugly, bruh. I thought it was a passing league, they said. Didn't they say that?
They did.
Not this year. This is like the worst passing year to date for the last like 10 years or something.
I wonder what's happening.
I don't get it, bro.
I feel like there's quarterbacks that are eating.
Okay, but you think about it.
I feel like it's Lamar and Goff.
But like Jalen Hurts is playing good.
He's playing good.
And that's what I'm saying though. Like people are playing good, but it's not like for instance, Patrick Mahomes. Look up the nigga stats. He is. Let me see. Before this week, I don't know what he did this week, but before this week, he had like one more touchdown than interceptions or something. And it's like, bruh. Pat Mahomes. Let's see it. 8 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
Are they getting rushing touchdowns or something?
Huh?
Are they getting rushing touchdowns? Because they're undefeated.
I don't know, bro.
Like,
or their defense.
All right, passing leaders: Geno Smith, 2,500 yards; Lamar Jackson, 2,300; Kirk Cousins, 2,300.
Hold on, say number one again.
Geno Smith.
Say that one more time.
Geno Smith.
I just want to make. They said it's a passing league.
He was the most comeback player of the year last year.
I know, bro, but that's what I'm saying. It's just wild. Like all these people you don't think that would be balling are balling, and all the people that you think would be balling aren't.
Okay. There's some big rushing going on. Derrick Henry got 1,000 yards already. He's on pace for 2,000.
I know, but his quarterback's number 2.
Saquon Barkley got 925. Josh Jacobs 762.
I don't give a fuck about that.
He's going crazy. Jordan Mason, Chuba Herbert, James Conner. Oh damn. Okay.
What?
It's like there's a lot of people at about 600. So it's like Alvin Kamara. Jamar, is it Jamar Gibbs?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it, Jamar?
Yeah. Or Jameer.
Yeah. Jameer Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins. I'm glad to see that. He kind of, because
he went through a couple injuries.
Yeah, and it was like, damn, he was high out of Ohio State, and then the injury bug hit, and you're like, well, he's probably just going to go to the black hole where nobody
where running backs die.
Yeah, and so that's cool. Joe Mixon.
Okay, back to
quarterbacks.
I got a list of quarterbacks that are struggling.
Yeah,
Anthony Richardson got benched.
Okay, can we just get into that one with what he did?
What did he do?
There was a time in the game where I think he ran the ball 3 times in a row or something.
Oh, and then took a play off?
He said, yeah.
You're not a wide receiver, nigga.
You can't do that.
Do you want to play running back?
Bro.
Do you want to play running back?
Bro, and
we can get you every 3 plays, every 3rd play you got off. Do you want to play running back, my nigga? Just tell me.
Do you want to be here? That's more of the question.
They asked him, what happened? He said, I was just tired for real.
Yo! What's up, partner? What up, boy? What's up? I see you. Yeah. Hey, I just want to ask you a quick question.
What's that?
You from around here?
No, I'm from Montana.
Okay, you just moved here, huh?
Yeah,
I can tell you don't drive like us.
Yeah.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Who insured you?
Colin
Leno?
Yeah, Colin Leno. I call Colin.
Really? What's his phone number?
208
Uh-huh.
639
Okay.
04
1, 2. You know I call Colin.
I just talked to this other cat driving this nice whip.
Oh, you saying this?
He said Colin too.
Oh yeah, he does them all.
Okay.
I got a fleet of vehicles.
Okay.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
call
I'm saying?
Colin.
Yeah, call Colin.
All right.
Call Colin Lano Insurance for all your insurance needs.
I thought they were interviewing my little brother. I said, what? The fuck? I was just tired for real. Said, you know what's gonna be tired? Us paying you, nigga. Keep playing with me. Keep fucking playing with me.
Oh my! He probably lost the locker room. I bet you the linemen and everybody were just like,
okay, so
he's going out where we
there's
just blocked 3 plays in a row, and we're 350 pounds. Like,
we piled up on each other.
We're pass blocking, obviously, or whatever.
If
Like
you're taking off,
like
right? But so one of the wide receivers, Josh Downs for the Colts, was asked about if he thinks Anthony Richardson will start again, and he's like, well, Joe's like 40 years old, and like Anthony's only like 22, 23, so I think he's going to learn from this and get better. But you could tell he's like you said, it kind of, now once you said that, that's why I thought of it.
Yeah,
but it's like, damn, he's like, I don't know if I want this nigga to be my quarterback.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it looked like, his body language was like, I mean, Joe's here, like, eventually, like, goddamn, nigga, like, hopefully not, but I guess at some point this nigga's gonna have to retire.
Yeah.
And if he's still here and he's next up,
yeah,
is what it felt like.
And the news stories was it was like he essentially lost the locker room with the injuries, and then that was a monumental moment.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Tell me what Patrick Mahomes is at passing wise.
Patrick Mahomes, he's at 1651, and he looks like he's
number?
the third last from the bottom of this page.
Which it shows
it
what?
doesn't
How many?
have
24? 48? My fault. You good. You don't got
Nope. It does.
You don't even got. He's at the third from the bottom. You said third from the bottom.
22nd.
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 The nigga who's getting $750 million is 22nd.
No, he's only at 550, isn't he?
I thought he
did the 550 million a long time ago.
My fault. He about to get the bag again.
He's only getting paid like 45 a year right now, so that's why they're able to eat so much. Is because his deal, they signed it so long ago that. Okay, all right. So, are you trying to say that Patrick Mahomes is not doing well this year?
That's 100% what I'm saying. He has 9 interceptions through 8 games. Patrick Mahomes, the Super Bowl MVP, my nigga, has 9 interceptions through 8 games and 8 touchdowns.
Okay.
Do you think he's doing good?
I've seen games where he is still, when he needs to make the plays, making the plays. I'm not going to say it's not just 100% Kansas City's defense, because it is. Kansas City's defense is like
100%
fire, but they're still getting 28, 30 points a game. And
if your defense scores 10 points or 14 points, and then
they're not scoring 14 every game, but
okay, your punt team takes one back, or your kick return team takes one back. That's what I'm saying. This nigga has 8 touchdowns. Clearly, he's not doing shit. They're 7-0, and he has 8 touchdowns himself. He's thrown the ball 8 times and been caught for touchdowns, nigga. See how many pass attempts he has.
Let's see.
God damn. I hate the Chiefs.
He only has 225 pass attempts.
No. I'll punch you in the face.
What?
Say that stupid shit. He only had...
Smith has 342.
And how many touchdowns does he have?
That means they're balanced.
How many touchdowns does he have?
I'm about to find 11 and 10 interceptions. It's not that... Lamar Jackson has 20 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
That's my hey,
Joe
hold on.
20 and 4.
That's my fantasy quarterback. Shout out to you,
he's
dog.
clean right now. Baker Mayfield's 21 and 9.
But that's what I expect from Patrick Mahomes. 20 and 2. Not 8 and 9, bruh.
What
are you talking about?
68% of his.
Oh my god.
He has 154 completions.
If
which
you don't stop meat backing right now,
I'm not trying to meat back. I'm just saying, like, the Chiefs are a different team this year. That he doesn't have to be
who he was.
right now. He doesn't have to be that.
Okay.
He will.
Come time.
It's hard for me to sit here
Yeah,
and
I
go,
know.
"Oh my God, Patrick Mahomes." So Patrick Mahomes is
22nd.
What is it? It says rate first or first percent. So I'm assuming the QBR rating, right? It's saying Patrick Mahomes is 84.9 or an 86, which puts him.
Boy, out here meat macking.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I don't have the bias because I'm not a.
Yeah, I don't have the bias either. nigga.
Yeah, because you're a Raider.
I have the stats right here. 1651. 8 touchdowns, tied for 16th. 9 interceptions.
He's only been sacked.
67.7 quarterback rating.
He's only been sacked 12 times. That's not even getting hit. So
why are you throwing 9 interceptions? See, you just keep playing right into where I want you to go. Why are you throwing the ball to the defense 9 times if you're not getting hit, my nigga?
Because it's early on and stuff, and then he finds a way to get down the stretch.
While
how
we're
do they keep winning?
While we're doing excuses, let's talk about Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
He got benched today.
No,
No, he did not. He had his helmet on the sideline the whole motherfucking time. He didn't get hurt, nigga. They just said, "Yep, you're not going back in the game." You know better than I do.
They said it was a hand and a hamstring.
Oh, so that's why they kept his helmet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you keep the helmet when you can't let him go back in. It's medically.
No,
everybody has the right to their helmet.
He kept the helmet. He kept the helmet. He said, "I want to go back in." That's what that shows. I'm good to go back in. My helmet is on while I'm over here on the sideline. You know what he said when he took the helmet off? He looked right at the camera. You read my lips the same way I read his.
No, he said this sucks. Like, because he was hurt.
Looks like.
Yeah, he said this.
Yeah.
This. He had to chop it down and screw it.
You didn't even see the clip,
Okay,
did you?
lip reading fans were convinced that Dak Prescott ripped the Cowboys.
He did.
Dak knows.
We fucking suck, is what he said.
He's concerned about Dak Prescott's hamstring injury. I would be too.
Hey, you know who else had a hamstring injury?
And Jerry Jones speaks on the line.
You know who else had a hamstring
Who?
injury? Devontae Adams.
For me to not.
That boy gone.
Dak Prescott on hamstring injury.
That boy
It'll take a
gone.
lot for me. What is he going to go to the Raiders?
No, we don't fucking want his bitch ass. Look,
Pretty much sums up.
look. Of course, no, I don't want to fucking work it. It just doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
No.
Please
That
stop.
no.
Please.
Wow. I thought it was going to be.
Bruh, look. What do you mean no? Fucking suck. Are you going to
He's
tell
saying
me?
this fucking sucks. Like, this sucks. This fucking sucks. I'm not
Okay,
saying.
look at the very beginning and tell me it's this with a tongue between his teeth, nigga. No, it's not. It's okay, bro. We fucking suck. He's out. He doesn't want to be there. He got benched. Let's look at his stats.
Dak's stats?
Yeah, we gonna see.
Comparing Dak's stats aren't going to do anything.
I just
'Cause
want
he
to
could
see.
have a lot of
fool.
passing
Can
yards.
I just see?
He could have a lot of passing yards, but we've been down so much that
can
it's
I
not
just
even a
see?
good thing.
He's doing better than Pat Mahomes. 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
That's not
But
that
his
much
Q-
better.
but
He
his
has 286 passes.
But his QBR
yeah.
is 46. This is ESPN official, if you guys were wondering. I'm just saying. 1,978 yards. That boy is 9th place for yards. He's tied for 13th in touchdowns. He's 25th in QBR. We fucking suck.
It's
okay. I want that clip to get put on here and in the comments. If you've seen it, if you've seen the Dak clip, does he say we fucking suck or this fucking sucks? I think it's pretty clear. I got contacts in too, man, nigga. So it's all right, bruh. And then we could talk about Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. They suck too, bruh.
They weren't ever supposed to be good.
Yeah, we didn't pay them $60 million a year. That's what we were
Nobody's
talking
gonna
about
pay
here.
them.
That's what we
You
were
guys
talking
gotta
about.
pay somebody.
On God, we need to take a
gotta do
quarterback.
something.
We got to get a quarterback in the draft, nigga. If we don't take a quarterback, I might switch teams. I might pull a U and just switch up.
Oh, where you gonna go?
I don't know, nigga. Who's winning?
I'm not
just
gonna
joking.
throw my
I'm a
game.
Patriots. I'm just joking.
Patriots ain't fuck the Patriots.
Just say, just start talking all the history shit. Sherry Reed. But bro, we went and got motherfucking Desmond Ritter because our quarterback situation is so ass.
You know what you guys need to do?
Tell me.
You guys need to get Justin Fields. You guys need to put something together and have them get Justin Fields delivered or Russell Wilson.
I would rather take one of the college quarterbacks, honestly.
Who?
Cam or Shador.
You like those two?
I like Milroe too, but I'm scared because Milroe I feel plays like Anthony Richardson. In college,
I think
that's
he's
who
for sure better than Anthony Richardson.
You think that?
Yeah, because at least he's put together
put
wins.
this.
Anthony Richardson, when he was at Florida, they weren't even winning.
Okay, but who's his teammates? Who's the weapons around him?
At Bama, you're saying?
Yeah, and at Florida, comparison, obviously you're going to win if you have all 5 stars on your team, my nigga. If you got 3 stars in the second spot and 4
if
stars.
Anthony Richardson was that dude, he would have been surrounded by that dude type people. There was something
That's not
wrong
true.
in the pedigree, and that's why
not
he was
true.
there. Yes,
No,
he's
it's
all
not.
he's all
Okay,
stats
Colorado
and stuff
last
like that.
year.
Hold up, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. I'm not saying that he's not a great athlete, but he's when you compare him to the rest
Colorado
of
last
them,
year.
he is a weight room stat type person, and that is it. He is not a quarterback with all the intangibles of being calm, knowing what to
First,
you don't tap out. This ain't basketball. You're not fucking. There is no spell back to you. You're not a combo.
That's got your mind made up. You don't give a fuck. He said, "I don't give a shit."
On top of all the other
I don't give a fuck how talented you are, what you did. I don't give a fuck who your teammates were. You subbed yourself out.
And everybody
It's
knew
over
you
for you,
had
bud.
the sub myself out mentality.
Over for you, bud.
Dog. If you were like Melrose, you would have ended up at Bama. But when you didn't pass the sniff test, bro.
You don't know.
That's how people end up places.
You don't know why he didn't go to Bama. Do you know if he had an offer there?
I'm saying if
Do
he
you
was
know if he had an
Melrose, he
offer?
would have been.
Do you know if he did or not?
Okay.
It's a yes or no question.
Hell
Okay.
no,
So
I
then,
do not. I
So
do
then
not
you
know.
can't speak on it.
But you know
So then you can't
why
speak on
people
it.
end up at Georgia, why people end up at Bama, why
He
people
could've-
end up
he
at
could've-
Texas.
He could have
Ending
went
up-
and not liked Alabama. He could have said, "I'm not doing it here."
Winding up at Florida over the last 4 years
He could've-
means
he
that
could've done
you are not in the top anything.
Bro, that's like saying the same thing about Cam Newton, who was at Florida when they were at the pinnacle and then went to fucking Auburn because he got in trouble. You don't know why these kids, you don't know why they go to a different school.
The reason he
That's
was
my
going to Florida is because Florida was the best in the country. So that coined him
Okay.
as the best.
So my point is, if Anthony Richardson went to Florida, did he go visit Bama? And if so, why didn't he go? We don't know. My point. So that's why I'm saying
He didn't go because they didn't want him.
You don't know that. You don't know that. That's
the
my
Cam
point.
situation that
Oh
you're
my
talking
God.
about isn't. You can't compare it.
Yes, I
'Cause
can.
They brought Cam to Florida,
Right.
and then he left.
Okay, and you don't know if they brought Anthony Richardson to Bama.
No,
and
he
didn't
wasn't
wanna
on
go
the
there.
roster.
Bruh, okay.
There's
you don't know if he just picked a different school is my point. If he didn't want to go there because there's a competition or whatever, two is there or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
That speaks volumes.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
That
You
already
don't, but
lets
you
you
don't
know.
know that. That's my point, bruh. You want to just jump everything and try to make your point.
I'm not trying to jump. As much as you want to jump, you can jump. You can say that, yeah,
All right.
he turned down Bama. I don't believe that.
I'm saying we don't know, so neither of us can say that. You can't say why he went to Florida.
This is an
That's my
opinion
point.
based, and we're putting out scenarios. So
Exactly.
that is my scenario. Is why he ends up at Florida is because he's at Florida.
Because he's
He's
not
a
good
Florida.
enough. That's
yeah,
your point.
He's a
Right.
Florida.
And I'm saying
During
we
this
don't
time,
know that,
going to
but
Florida
yes,
is not a good thing.
Right.
When
Agreed.
Tim Tebow was in Florida, going to Florida, that meant you were the quarterback.
All of the Florida schools right now are not it to be at.
Except
Besides
for Miami.
Not this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Like going 5 years
Cam
ago,
Ward-
3 years ago, not the school to be at.
Cam Ward
is like
going
that.
from Houston
But that's what
to
I'm saying.
WSU to
So-
Miami.
so-
that is a trajectory that you like to see.
But
Anthony
so
Richardson, I do not know how he jumped
So you
on
think
to
Houston's less than Miami?
University of Houston. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
When he went to Houston, all he had to do was win 9 games, and that got it buzzing because it's not like he was one of the reasons why Houston's program got like its traction. They had like back-to-back
Right.
kind of good situations. But the expectation at Houston, if you win 9 games, you're going down as a legend. So you know what I'm saying? Like
He said you're going down as a. He said they built a new Dwayne Wade statue for you, nigga.
Bruh,
Don't look like you, but it's there.
So that let you know like the caliber of the program. Not to knock it,
Right.
But like if you have 10 wins at Houston, they're literally going, "What the fuck's going on down there?"
And
Let's go steal the resources.
My opinion is that we don't know. So he could have been an old soul, been like, "Oh, my uncle played at Florida when it was Florida," or you know what I'm saying? He could just be one of those kids that is about tradition. It's not always about, "Oh, I want to go play for the biggest school."
Okay,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
he was, he
saying.
wouldn't be tapping his helmet to come out. If he
I
fell in
know,
line with that type of thing. So we're building cases based off of these things.
God.
And
He said he wouldn't be
That's-
tapping his helmet. Yes, he would, nigga.
No,
He's a millionaire now. He doesn't give a fuck about this shit. He has money. He
oh,
said,
100% I get
Right.
that. I feel that because of his athletic measurements,
Right.
he blasted onto the scene,
And then he just
which didn't make sense to me.
Right.
You could put Trey Lance in there. You could put Jay Cutler back in the day when he was Vanderbilt. All of a sudden, now you're telling he's the second best quarterback in the draft. Washington State's quarterback, Ryan Leaf, where you're taking these people and you're jumping over like it's Peyton Manning or Ryan Leaf,
Right.
and now in hindsight you think about it, you're
wasn't
like,
it Eli? Or Ryan, because then they traded.
was it Eli?
I don't know. It was one of the Mannings, but yeah, right.
Whatever
But
it is,
still,
at the
you
end
took
of
Ryan
this-
Leaf over a Manning brother. But
At the end of this,
Right.
the Colts are going to be judged against not taking Daniels, Drake May, or is Anthony Richardson the year before this?
No, he
Was he C.J. Stroud's year?
Yeah, he was C.J. Stroud's year, but he went 4.
He went 4.
So I'm pretty sure he was the first quarterback, or no, who went first?
Yeah. Stroud wasn't the first quarterback, huh? He was.
What? I don't know. Who was?
Herbert? Damn,
no,
now
Herbert's
I gotta
been in
go.
the league
Now
for
I
like
gotta
4
go.
years. 2023 draft class.
2023 draft.
But yeah, I 100. It's like the Michael Jordan Sam Bowie. It's like, nigga, you took Samuel Bowie.
And they were trying to do a money ball type situation. Okay, so Bryce Young.
No, 2 years ago.
That's 2023 draft class. And he's not there. So was he 2024? He was just.
No, it was 2022 then, because this is his second year.
Is it?
2022, 2023, 2023, 2024 year. That's what this is.
This is so we got.
Oh, no, it's not. This is the 2024, 2020. I don't fucking know.
This hold up. Maybe that,
Just look up Anthony Richardson draft class, nigga.
Let's see. Why are they doing this?
Show me Anthony Richardson's draft class.
He played college football for the Florida Gators.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, you know a Siri's showing her ass. We need to talk about how Apple don't got their shit figured out right now, and we're too deep to do anything about it. We can't do anything about it. What are we gonna do? Go do something?
Dog, it's driving me crazy.
Anthony Richardson, QB, Florida. So they're not showing them in order. They're showing them on who's actually. He's 2023.
Is he?
Yeah. So Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, Anthony Richardson. So he was a third quarterback taken.
Yeah.
So they were just.
But who went after him?
Let's see.
Quarterback wise.
Oh, they're not going to give it to me like that. They wouldn't do that to me. There wasn't another quarterback selected in the first round. And then in the second round, I just saw Will Levis's name pop up. You were going to mention that. Yeah, Will Levis.
Oh, God. Which he.
So.
Doug.
So they didn't really.
Quarterback, I mean.
They put him too high.
Would you, yeah.
They put him too high.
You could have taken him in the second round.
You could have took a
Third
defensive
round.
tackle.
Right.
You could have took offensive lineman. You could have took.
Yeah, the defensive tackle's not subbing himself out.
They got
That's so wild.
hungry thinking that they needed Hendon Hooker. So okay,
Bruh.
that was they needed a quarterback and they put it too high.
Can I ask you a serious question?
What?
Is Will Levis on some shit? Have you seen him on the sideline?
No, that was another one I didn't understand how he was even in the second round like that.
I'd never heard of the nigga before.
I
The
had
week
heard
before
of
the
him.
draft, I'd never heard of him. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Never heard of that nigga. Bro, watch this. This is Will Levis. Somebody's like, Will Levis is fucking coked out. And I'm like,
I could. Yeah, never mind.
what? Go, no, we're here now.
I mean, I could 100% believe it. Because think about how quick all this shit changes for them. Like Anthony Richards' situation, like I feel for him. I feel for him because like now there's people like me randomly talking shit about him and all the other people talking shit about him. And for him, it's probably going to be the first time where it's like they're saying you suck, right? And it's like he hasn't heard that in so many years. You know what I mean? Like his whole existence probably never heard that.
Probably.
Like,
I mean, in all actuality, you're not lying.
Even like a 7-5 season at fucking Florida ends up him being the number 4 pick in the draft. Like,
Bro.
they're willing to overlook all the stuff. You know what I mean? They're like, oh no, but you can jump out the gym. You got a missile for an arm.
I can't find the other clip, but this is him on the sideline. I'm not a doctor, but I think Will Levis might have pooped his pants here. Look, watch his face.
He's bothered, and then
While his coach is talking to him.
Mason Rudolph, you're sitting there going, well, I just let
And
his
then there's
down,
other
do
shit
this.
where he's like
bothered,
literally
and then-
walking around and he's just like, and he's like has a towel and he's like,
You know that could be some OCD stuff. Like
maybe
the way
like
that
Rafael Nadal. He kind of did the same shit, but bruh, it's like more sporadic. It's like twitchy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he could need a sports psychologist because when the stuff blows up, it's not good. It takes a lot to come out when the chips stack up against you or the tables turn or you fall out of grace. That's when life really actually starts, probably for the first time.
Well, real life, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the real life for people, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just wild because I have people in my life that I know that, you know, everything was sweet for them and that first dose of real shit hit them and it fucked them up.
It's a gift and a curse sometimes.
Yeah, sure is.
Because he's easily going to be able to keep the receipts on all of this stuff if he comes back, if he's able to bounce back. If Anthony Richardson's able to bounce back, you know who he needs to get as his mentor?
Who?
Geno Smith. Geno Smith.
Who? Will Smith? Will Levis?
Will Levis,
All
Anthony
these-
Richardson,
right.
any of these quarterbacks that aren't having the best like start.
Yeah, Geno didn't blow up till year 8.
Look at Geno Smith, and he never quit. Even though there was times where he for sure quit, but he kept getting signed to a roster. Whatever he was doing, like I listened to his interview that he did on the Pivot, and he was just like, at some point, he's like, I can do this. Like he thought he could do it. He struggled, fell from grace, started believing that he wasn't
Supposed to do
him
it.
or
Right,
whatever,
right.
but he's like, he went to like a sports psychologist and the sports psychologist is like talking him through like, you were really the best player in junior high. You really were the best player in high school. It wasn't accidental.
Right.
It wasn't luck. It's not pretender. Like
Right.
other people tried to do what you did and they couldn't do it. So
Right.
like give yourself that. You made it to the NFL. You were the number 2 pick because what you did at West Virginia, you really did those things.
Right.
Like that wasn't luck. Like you couldn't get luck that
Your
far.
whole life.
Whole
Right.
life like that. Like,
Right. In the same thing that you're working at your whole life.
yeah, and so he stuck to it, and like the last 2 years have been good for him. But it was, he couldn't even take a snap.
He was the second string everywhere he went. Nigga, the Jets everywhere.
Ugly. So, yeah,
it sucks. I'm happy for the young quarterbacks that are doing good, but it sucks for the young quarterbacks. It just makes you think like, stop jumping the gun. Like to the organizations, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Not every quarterback is a generational talent. Just because this quarterback went in round 1, number 1 pick, doesn't mean you have to take the next quarterback available.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like, look at that. You just read 3 names and only one of them are good, or 4 names: Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson,
Then,
Will Levis.
Will Levis, and then after that was the Tennessee quarterback Hendon Hooker.
And he's not even.
But I mean, you
not a
could have
starter.
easily waited and
to those rounds.
yeah.
Yeah, only one of them panned out, and obviously CJ's balling and been good for the last 2 years.
And Bryce Young, I think he can still get it right.
Mm-hmm. But shout out Jaden Daniels, shout out to Caleb Williams. They're doing decent.
Yeah,
So I ain't even mad at him.
those
Ain't
two.
even mad at him.
Yeah,
Man, some wild shit, cousin. Shout out to Dak.
Man.
We fucking suck.
we the boys.
We them boys that fucking
It's
suck.
it's really bad right now. It really is. I don't even know.
Can I ask when was it good?
I mean, we've had some 12-win seasons over the last couple of years. Like we've had teams where it looked like, okay, we could probably do this. We just didn't show up at game time. Like we didn't show up in real clutch moments. And now we're not showing up in the clutch moments, and we're now not beating the teams that we're supposed to beat.
Well, it's sad because all your stars are getting older and older and older.
Yeah, the window
Yes, very much so. So now you guys have to start over.
is gone, and we locked in. And it's so weird that we locked in at the very most unopportune time. Like, you should have paid Dak on the front side when he was youthful and you had belief in him.
Right.
Now you're paying him on the backside
When he has the whole world against him.
the whole world against him, and you now don't have the resources to go with it. Micah Parsons,
Is he looking like Micah?
well, he's been injured. He hasn't played for like
okay.
3 or 4 games. So right now you're like, okay, hopefully maybe when the defense comes back, but it's like, is one person truly going to change
Everything.
all of that?
Right.
So 2 games before this, it was Diggs and Parsons was out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's huge. You got your number 1 corner, number 1 defense. Diggs came back, but we're still missing Parsons, but it didn't look any different. We're getting ran. It's not even close.
Okay, and that's what I wanted to this is like has to do with what we're talking about, but it also is like about the just the struggles and how it's a passing league, but shit hasn't been looking like it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's the wave of how offense has been played over the last like 5-ish years, and now defense is finally catching up on how to slow it down? Because, like think about back when Jared Goff was on the Rams and they played the Chiefs on that Thursday night game, right? It was like 54-52 or whatever. Like, nigga, 54-52 in a football game.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're throwing, but that's the thing. Defenses couldn't stop anybody.
Yeah.
So that was like, oh, that's the start of we're in a different era.
Yeah.
Like we're scoring 60 points a game.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like that right now.
Right.
So
You think
sometimes
just defense
I feel like
catch up, or
Yeah, I think that it takes time for them to go, okay, now we need corners that can cover
this and this.
this and this.
You need to
They
be
don't
able
have
to
to
do
be
these.
physical
Right.
because you can't be physical, so you don't even need to do that.
We need you to be able to run to them.
Yeah, and you need to be able to be like literally the most athletic person on the field.
Right.
To be, because you can't touch them, you can't be physical.
You backpedaling.
They know the snap count. They know the route.
Right.
Like
You're backpedaling, have to turn. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to turn it and start running forward as they're already running forward.
yes,
You know, so
the
it's
defense. So the defensive lines had to start getting like more athletic, but now there's this surgence of like teams that if they can run the ball, they can dictate everything because the defenses are set up to not be physical. And what you're seeing Detroit do
Is
when they're
crazy.
just manhandling people, like it's like, okay, he just handed the ball again. He just handed the ball again.
Yeah.
He's saying
It's like, yeah, you niggas aren't ready for this run.
You're not.
ready for all this flash RPO, swing pass.
Yeah.
Nope. We're not doing wide receiver screens this game.
No.
We're running down to you like Marshawn Lynch. I'll just hit a nigga in his face, man. Over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Over.
So if we see the Ravens, if the Ravens or the Lions win and they show that, hey, being physical, controlling the line of scrimmage, and just making people play their position, it's like if I don't hand it to Derrick Henry,
Right.
because you collapse, this person over here better be on his job
Because I'm out.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm out. And if you
but that's
don't
the
come
thing,
down
too.
hard and I give it to him,
But you're exactly right. Say they're in a fucking 3 wide receivers set in shotgun with the running back doing a read option. You got 4 or 5 DBs in because you need speed on the field.
Yeah.
And now I run it.
yeah.
Like you're 5'7" DBs not tackling Derrick Henry by himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And like Debo Samuel, he's not a tall wide receiver. He's like a running back,
literally.
and he's making these people look foolish out
Right.
here.
You can't tackle me.
Yeah, you can't tackle him.
You're too little.
You're too little. St. Mon Ross. It's like all we have to do is give him a little wide receiver pitch coming back here. Now it's another running back that's testing each one of you.
Right.
Like you got to be just as tough as him.
Right.
And
but
and
that's
it's
what's scary
exposing
is like
weaknesses.
those two are quick as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like not only do you have to be able to tackle me, you have to be quick enough to tackle me.
Yeah.
And it's like Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek
Dude's a
Hill.
little muscle.
Yeah.
But the fastest nigga in the shit. You can't.
Yeah.
Once you catch me, okay, are you strong enough to catch me?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like
They got them all tall and slender, and now they're bringing back killers that are short and stocky.
Right.
And then it's like to stop that, the people are gonna get. It's just the ebonies and flows of the game.
Can I, before we get out of here, cousin?
Yeah.
Can I get a shout out to somebody? Saquon Barkley. Did you see that nigga today? Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it.
He jumped over a nigga backwards. After breaking a jib, he said, "Oh, I'm dead leg. Spin out of a tackle. Oh, I over-rotated. You're coming."
He was like, "This guy's about to spear me in the back." No, he's not. Return of the Dragon
Bruh.
just jumped straight
I
up.
was hooping earlier. G was there, and he shows me the clip. He said, "Bro, this shit, you can't even do this in Madden." I said, "This nigga's a real life cheat code."
It's coming in 2025. They're going to be like, you can
100%.
jump any direction. You don't have to be going straight. You can just jump straight
Dive
up. Like,
backwards like Marshawn Lynch at the touch. But yeah, it's like, bro, that shit was insane. All my life, I've been watching football. I've never seen a nigga hurdle somebody backwards.
Yeah.
Imagine you're the defender. Imagine you're the defender.
Because that play's getting over, and it's going to be clipped up, and it's going to be watched
play of the
over
week
and
for
over
sure.
and over
It's
and
not
over
even a
and
question.
over
That's
again.
for sure the play of the week.
After a while, you can be like, "Who is the defender?" And then it's be like, "Oh, that's him."
Like, and that's the thing. Analysts like Tiki Barber was analyzing that. He was sports commentating that game.
Yeah.
And he's played football, been around football at the highest level his whole life, and he's flabbergasted.
Okay, let's add in the OBJ like catch.
Agreed.
And it is through college to pros. They are mimicking it. They are taking it to the next level. They are practicing it
Yeah, I'm
because you
going
can
up with
tell
one.
that they're like, okay, the only way I can catch this is if I go and try
I'm not
to
getting
just,
to it with two hands.
not a chance.
I have to just glide.
Yeah.
Get to it.
Oh my God, and this looks so pretty.
Bro, there was
So pretty.
I
and
still
it's-
to this day, and you can proud moment for you. CD Lamb has one of the nastiest non-catches I've ever seen in my life. It's not. I was like, bro, we need to take him. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Henry Ruggs. I don't give a fuck. We want CD Lamb. That's who I want.
Yeah.
Bruh. He does like a little out route, break into the sideline, and I don't know whose quarterback is, throws it, and it's like a high ball. Mm-hmm. Bruh. He say he's running this way, looking back at the quarterback. He throws it, jumps, and this is the sideline, jumps, snags it straight, like he's just straight up and down, just comes down and 1 foot, or his foot lands like partially out of bounds. And I was like, bro, I've never seen, it's like vert, and he's just go snag, pick it out the air real quick. I said, yeah, we want that. Boy is so nasty. But that was after the OBJ catch.
Yeah.
Niggas, everybody's trying to do it.
It's on it, and they got it.
Yeah.
It's possible they seen it, and now they're just doing all variations
It's going to be way better in 5 years.
Yeah.
Niggas are going to, OBJ who?
Yeah. Well, no, it's always going to be the OBJ catch. Just
right.
like getting mossed is always
Right,
now mossed
mossed,
because
right.
it wasn't happening like
Right.
the
It
at the
hadn't-
frequency
that
that it was
did.
happening.
Right.
When OBJ started doing it, it was like every week he's doing something
And
that we
even
were
if
like
it's in warm-ups,
Yeah.
niggas are like,
practicing. Yeah.
snag. Said, when are you going to windmill a catch, my nigga? Just put your hand up, you
Yeah.
big dumb bitch. I hate these kids. Not really, though. Episode 95.
Yeah.
Been a real one.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
We haven't had a sports heavy one in a long time.
In a minute, you know, some of y'all don't fuck with the sports, but some of y'all do. So we try to keep it a little balanced. Again, we're sorry we missed a week. Really ain't shit. I was ready to rock out. His little puss ass wasn't. I'm just joking. He got a family. He got babies
Got
and shit. You know what I'm
little
saying?
ones and stuff,
Gotta take care of the
'Cause
kids.
you seen on the Oregon Trail game, you know how that was. We all played that as kids.
Yeah, Chaim gave me
He
scabies.
said Sid died 2 turns later. He couldn't get past it. We warned you 2 turns ago that he got sick, and now he's dead. Okay,
You
so
thought, what, you gonna go to the store?
yeah, you got antiviral medicine, bro. No, we gotta get this train going.
Stupid. But we appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, I'm your host, Chaim, here with my co-host.
Jedi White, the Fi Guy. Remember to spend less than you make, invest the rest. Holiday season is coming up. Pick a number to budget and stick to it. Cool. Whatever you can do. Just don't try to kill yourself for today's smiles. If you're going to be mad at the kids a month later because
Right.
you don't got no money, talking about, I spent all your money on Christmas and all this.
He said, don't get yourself in debt for today's smile if you're going to get mad at the kids in a little while.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do what you can to where you can be smiling tomorrow and stuff, but don't be like,
Right.
get your little PlayStation, and now look at me, now I'm drinking a lot.
Yeah.
And now, and when I punch you in the chest, I don't punch you in the chest because I'm mad. Well, actually, I am.
Oh my God.
Because I'm mad at my failures,
in all-
not your failures.
In all seriousness,
oh, shit.
in all
God,
seriousness,
what am I supposed to do?
the baby's gonna love you regardless.
Yes.
So you can
Your son's going to love you regardless. Your daughter's going to love you regardless for just being there.
just, in fact, you can get them a bag of Doritos, my nigga.
Yeah.
Don't, but you could, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do what you can. It's
Yeah,
all
that-
it's
that's
more
all that
about
matters.
love anyway. That's
Right.
real generational wealth.
Facts. But we appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that shit. Hit that little alert bell. We'll see you next week. We out.